Hello, everybody. Greetings from Amy Sews, Amy Bachman Sewing Quote. I'm Amy. This is my buddy Jim, and one of the most talented people on the planet. And it's Thanksgiving, right? So if you were having the family, hi Kathy, oh Illinois, it's beautiful here today. I have to say that. If you are having a big family get together and you want to keep cousin Mike from cousin Jim, then all you have to do is get some place cards, right? So we're going to show you how easy that is with things that are already built in to your scan and cut. We're going to be using the universal pen holder. There's a small and there's a large. They're two different. They don't come with your scan and cut. You get a little one for those baby markers in your scan and cut.
Okay.
So this is a purchased item. It's one of my favorite things because when I do a beautiful envelope, like I go to Canvas Workspace and I type in the name and the address in a pretty font and boom, put this in here. And it looks like I hired someone to do this for me.
So
good morning, Green.
So it'll do fancy calligraphy for you.
That's a calligraphy kit. That's different. I don't know what's happening with Brother and all the kits. If you don't have the kit, you're probably not going to get the kit. So I don't know what's going on in that world. So what we're going to do is we are going to draw and we are going to cut. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, here we go, Jim. So what we're going to do is, hopefully everybody can see that. We're going to go to patterns. Oops. Look at me, not even knowing where I'm going. Alphabet. And I'm going to choose, I like this one. Okay. We're going to type in Jim's name and we're going to make it lowercase. I am, and I'm going to say okay. And I'm probably going to make these not quite so big. And I'm going to hit set. Now I'm going to move these. And when you move letters, they move all at once. Some, some pieces and parts like to separate, but your letters stay together. Now I don't want just an outline. I don't want it to just be an outline like that. I want it to fill in. Okay. So we're going to have it fill in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to edit. Object edit, and you have this little solid box with like a little marker. I'm going to select that, turn fill on, and here's the cool thing. Maybe I want to fill pattern. So it's like an overall quilting pattern, but it's fill. We want solid, and I'm going to say okay. The line spacing, fill direction, I'd have to figure that out. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to see what happens. So I'm going to say okay, and I'm going to say okay. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to go, please select, and we're going to choose draw. Okay, so it changes how the pressure thinks. Now, this little gizmo right here, I have a regular Sharpie marker in it, but what I don't have, see a little bit of painter's tape on here because this marker is too thin. This guy is too thick. So I'm wandering around Michael's like stuffing every marker in it to see what would work. And I'm like, this is nuts. Just get some painter's tape. So I just put some painter's tape in it. This up and to the left opens the barrel. I'm going to put it in, and it comes with this little guy right here that you drop your holder in, and then you just kind of gently move your marker so it just hits the bottom of the holder. I'm going to pick up, twist to the left. Left is lock.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to take it out of the holder. I'm going to drop it right in just like I drop a blade in. No big deal. And I'm going to hit start. Now I'm working in the middle of this paper just so we're going to add a frame to it here in a minute, but just so you can see what's going on. I hope this doesn't take forever. I wasn't even thinking about that. We're going to find out how much you're all going to hang out. So hi, Denise. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, ladies.
Reen just learned something. That's amazing, Reen. That makes me happy. I think Reen's one of the smartest people in the sewing crafting space. It's doing it pretty fast. I don't think there's a speed. It says it has 1 minute to go. So let's see, what else do we want to talk about? So this, I'm using solid core cardstock, and the difference between solid core and craft core, when you cut solid core, you don't see a white edge. When you do solid core cutting scrapbook paper, this is cardstock, but it's not super heavy though.
Okay.
It's probably half the thickness of this stuff. But anyhow, like when I'm making cards and things like that, I don't want to see that white outline. It makes it look cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you get solid core cardstock. There's a local scrapbooking store here that has beautiful things. But, you know, God bless Amazon, Michael's, whatever. Oh, that didn't take
that was
long.
quick.
Oh, and that looks good.
Oh yeah.
That looks good.
It looks like you used like a chisel point instead of a fine.
Yes, and this was, and I don't want to say a crappy marker, but our markers take a beating here, right? They're always doing something. Jim's always doing something with our markers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to put the tip back on, right? Just and put it away. All my markers have blue painter's tape.
That's why they got tape.
That's why they all have tape on them. So, and I'm just going to put my black blade on now. Then we're going to do a two-parter. So I'm going to cut around this. I'm just going to go home. And I'm just going to get, I don't know, I'm just going to grab a box. And I'm going to pull the box around the word Jim. I'm going to go to edit. And I'm going to go to object edit, and I'm going to go to size, and I'm going to take this proportion. Can you see that? It's weird. All of a sudden it went weird, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's fine a minute ago. A little better. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take this proportional button off, and I'm going to make that height a little bit. I just need it to be just kind of right around it. Because I'm gonna make a pretty frame to put it on. See what that looks like. I'm gonna go edit. I'm gonna select. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna bounce it over just a little bit, a little close. And you guys can work out your exact sizes, right? So it's not a thing. Please select cut. And I'm going to make sure half cut is off. Cut pressure is 9. Whoa, what were we cutting? Jim was cutting chipboard.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to check.
Always good to check what's going on. Cut speed's 5. Half cut is off. Half cut is on. Wow. We got a lot of stuff going on. And that's why when you share a scan and cut with somebody,
Me?
Jim. That's okay. I'm going to get my own. Get my own scan and cuts. We have to share. Hi, Vicky.
Oh,
I know. Oh, Penny Kathy has the pen holder. Good. You just need to use it exactly. Now's the perfect time addressing gift tags, envelopes, that kind of thing. And Stina. Hi, Stina. I met Stina the other day. All right, so we're just going to get rid of this. And I know this is like kind of wonky and not in the right spot. I think I lost my spatula. So this is the regular, just so you know, this is what the regular marker and pen looks like that comes with your scan and cut. They do work, but the little pens I think are super expensive. All right, so we have Jim's name. We're just going to set it aside. We're going to put some green on. I want to measure this first. This is 2.5, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I don't know how many belong to the scan and cut subscription box or create box. We're excited about December, right around the corner. We're getting things ready to ship. More of a, it's a gift box more than a, there's a project and a class. I put some stuff in there, right? So I'm going to go to pattern, and then this little Eiffel Tower, there's always sub menus underneath there. And let's see, what do I want? Too many dang choices, right? Like that, this is where I get lost. I get lost in the making up my mind situation, right? I'm going to make this a little bit bigger just so I can. I'm going to say okay. Say okay. What did I say? It was 2.5. That may be a little small.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. Anyhow, we're going to make it work. You guys get the idea here. We're just cutting out 2 pieces. Jim and I were like wandering around this morning, like, what are we going to make for Make It Monday? It's so funny. Never when you thought when you went to a holiday dinner, like you have to worry about what's going to come out of your mouth and what you're going to say. who you're going to sit with. You know, are you going to get thrown out with the turkey water? You know, you never know what's going to, you know, so we just, our family is very small. I'm going to Zach's house and with the kids and my daughter-in-law, her family's coming over. So we all get along great, which is, I love that. And we're also able to put away, set aside whatever's going on. Now you're going to want to make sure that your gym, actually, I kind of like it offset. So you're just going to kind of glue these guys together and then you could add a little turkey button or a little flower. Maybe if they're a vegan, you can call them out.
There you go.
And dairy
Or-
free, gluten free.
Or their political party if you want
The political party, right? We could change up the tags so they are.
So you know who not to sit next to who.
I'll never forget when it was right after COVID finished, and I went to this conference, and we had these name tags that were red, green, and yellow. Red means I'm no contact, stay away. Yellow means you can get close to me, and then
Oh.
green means I'll shake your hand and give you a hug. And it struck me as so, I don't know what the word was, but it just made me feel icky. Like I'm a hugger, so I understand if you don't want my germs, I understand that. But I'm just a hugger,
Interesting.
so it's just the way it is. So it's an easy way to make tags, denote political affiliations, dietary needs,
I like the dairy technique.
anything.
No gluten.
I know. Yeah, our house at dinner time, Zach's wife Jamie is dairy-free, gluten-free. Cameron's allergic to walnuts. Gage can't eat any fruit that's pollinated, which is brand new to us. This kid's a fruit eater. And so like we always have Monday night family dinners because the store's closed on Mondays. I'm like, I'm just going to serve a bowl of ice water. I give up because I'm making like 5 different meals in 3
I
different
like that.
directions. Ed with his heart stuff. And then Zach eats like he's 2. And it's too much. So we really want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Good luck with your family.
Yeah.
Good luck with the turkey cooking and all that. And hopefully you have someone you can spend some time with.
Mhm.
I'll probably go live a little bit in the afternoon while Ed's watching football or something. And I don't know, I'm sewing at home. That's what I'm doing. All right, everybody, bust out your scan and cut. Go to Amy Sews, the Scan and Cut Create box. You can always get on the wait list. So when we do invite new people in, you can hop in and join the fun. All right, everybody, have a terrific Thanksgiving because the more you know.
The more you
So, bye, everybody.